Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be basically simulating the LeBron legacy. LeBron, Bronny, and Bryce James, seeing how their careers pan out and if any of them can break any records. So we have the Lakers right here with LeBron James. You can see Bronny down here. It's a 73 overall. Go to coaching right here. He does have minutes. There's LeBron starting. He is actually the 10th man in the rotation. So let's go ahead and just sim the first season and see how it turns out. If we can, maybe we can get LeBron to play with Bryce, but I don't know. Maybe he'll retire after this year. Bryce will come in the 2026 draft class, so he'll probably be gone. I could lower the age, but I really don't want to do that. I want to let it be realistic. I'm going to let the sim take control. I'm not going to touch anything, move anything. Alright, here we are at the end of the season. Luka has won MVP. Bronny does not get Rookie of the Year, but was not expected. Let's see if any of the Lakers actually won any awards. No. So yeah, let's go ahead and go into these all-team selections. LeBron is all second team. Anthony Davis made third team. You see if Bronny made. There's LeBron defensive team. It's Dalton Connect. So Bronny did not make any All-NBA team. The Lakers did make it 8th in the play-ins. Let's make sure Bronny is still on the team. They didn't trade him at the trade deadline. Oh, did they trade him at the trade deadline? Let's go see. So they had to have, right? Because he's not on the team. Let's go down and look. He's not on the team, so they must have traded him. Let's go to transaction report here. Where is it at? They did. The Lakers traded Jared Vanderbilt and Bronny to the Mavericks for Josh Green and Jaden Hardy. So just like that, LeBron has already gotten rid of his son. So Bronny did make the playoffs as well. He is the 4th seed. He is in Dallas. So maybe LeBron was just doing what's best for him. So let's go ahead and see who LeBron is playing in the play-in. Grayson Allen is 80 overall. So honestly, it's a pretty good matchup. The Lakers really should win this, and if not, they should win the next game. They lost it. Okay, so let's go ahead and send the play-in, and they're in. So we could see LeBron and Bronny face off in the second round of the playoffs, but they still have very tough opponents to go against. Nuggets have James Harden. It's really just a mismatch at the small forward, but this could be a really good series. And then let's see for Bronny. They're already up 1-0 in this series. It doesn't look like they have Draymond or Clay, and if they do, they're on the bench. So let's see, this could be a good series. Let's go ahead and sim the round. Just like that, in the second round, we have Bronny going against LeBron. We would hoping to see Bronny continue to play with LeBron, but LeBron did not like playing with his son. Did not like hearing him say "Daddy."
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Here, and Bronny's actually not getting minutes, so he's really just riding the bench, hoping that Kyrie and Luka can take care of business. They also have Isaac Okoro, then Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington, with Derek Lively coming off the bench. And sim game by game. Maybe we can get a game 7. The Mavericks tape game 1, game 2 as well. Game 3. This may be a sweep, and it is. Just like that, LeBron had maybe just ended his career losing to his own son. So let's see. They're going against the 2K loved Thunder. This team is really just the same as real life. Let's go ahead and sim the round. And just like that, the Mavericks have swept the opponents. They're in the finals. They've won 3 sweeps, and now against the Knicks in the finals. Can Bronny win a ring his first year against this stacked Knicks team? Bronny's not even getting any minutes, but let's see what happens. Game 1 to the Mavericks. Game 2 to the Knicks. 1-1, 2-1 Knicks, 3-1 Knicks. It's not looking too hot, and that's 4-1. Just like that, the season is over. Neither Bronny or LeBron won a ring. So yeah, let's go ahead and go into off season. LeBron is not retiring. Maybe he has plans to play with Bryce Young as well. Go ahead and just go down to player progression. Maybe we'll see them team up again in the off season. If not, we'll see them back in Dallas and back in LA on the same teams. It's really disrespectful that LeBron actually traded his own son to the Mavericks. Bronny improved up. He's now a 74. And LeBron is no longer on the Lakers. What team is he on? The Lakers got Chris Middleton. LeBron has switched to the Orlando Magic with Paolo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr., Josh Giddey, Jonathan Isaac. Just like that, we're going into year 2. Now Bronny and LeBron are on 2 different sides of the league. One's in the West and one is in the East. Hopefully LeBron will stay another year. If not, I can override him so that we can have Bryce, Bronny, and LeBron all in the league at once. So let's go ahead and look, see if either of them are getting. Well, obviously LeBron will be getting minutes as the starting small forward, and then let's see if Bronny is getting minutes in Dallas. Is he? No, he is so close. Maybe he will get minutes off of somebody getting hurt. We'll see. So let's go ahead and sim this year, and I'll see y'all at the end of the season. We're back at the end of the season. I believe Luka has now won back-to-back MVPs. Cooper Flag is the Rookie of the Year in Washington. And not only did the Mavericks do really good with Luka having MVP, but they went 72-10. They were so close to having only like 6 losses, and then they lost like 2 in the last 4 games, something like that. 4 in the last, I don't even know. But they choked it at All-Star break. I'm pretty sure they were like 44-2. Insane. I was seeing W's all across the screen. But let's go ahead and see if Bronny or LeBron made any All-NBA teams. I forget, LeBron is on the Magic. He is no longer on the Lakers. I don't think he made an All-NBA team for. They didn't make anything. So they are the 1 seed here. The Magic are the 2 seed. We could see LeBron and Bronny play against each other in the finals. Let's make sure they are still on these teams. Bronny is actually getting minutes. He is the 9th man in the rotation for the Mavericks. Moving on to the Magic, they still have LeBron. Let's go ahead and get to the first round. The Mavericks are taking on the Kings. They have to go against De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis. If you're 72-10, you're easily taking care of this team quickly. In the Magic, they've already lost game 1 to the Celtics. Celtics are a 7 seed. Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis is a 7 seed. Wow. So let's see what the Magic record was. They went 51-31 compared to the Mavericks who went 72-10. So let's go ahead and see if either of them win the first round. Predicting that they will win. They both win. The Mavericks only win in 7, which is really close. Let's go ahead to the next game. The Mavericks have to play Tyrese Maxey, Kawhi Leonard, Tobias Harris, and Zubac, and the Clippers has a pretty solid team. The Pistons are actually the 3rd seed now with James Harden, Jaden Ivey, Jimmy Butler, Isaiah Stewart, and Jalen Duren. What? It's insane. Okay, so this will be tough for LeBron and the Magic. Actually be probably tough for both teams, but let's see if they can take care of business. And just like that, the Magic have been swept by the Detroit Pistons. Who would have thought? And the Mavericks are back in the Western Conference Finals against the Thunder. Probably the same exact team. Case and Wall. Oh, Case and Wallace, Caruso, Dort, Jalen Williams, and Chet. So SGA must be hurt. Luka should be able to take care of this. Let's go ahead and sim the round. See if they'll go right back to the finals against the same Knicks team. They have the same starting lineup, except I'm pretty sure Isaiah Hartenstein is over Mitchell Robinson if he is still on the team. So let's go ahead and go game by game, just in case we can get a game 7. Mavericks are up 3-1. Let's go ahead and simcast. All right, let's see Bronny dribble the clock out.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
LeBron James trades Bronny to the Mavericks, and he wins a ring in just his 2nd year. Even though he is on the bench, I do want to see what his stats ended up being like. Is he going to shoot it? Wow, disrespectful from Bronny. Even though he missed it. But just like that, Bronny has his 2nd ring, or his 1st ring in his 2nd year. But not with LeBron, with Luka and Kyrie. We'll see if we can see him in the back. I don't see him anywhere. Who's the tall dude on the right? Oh, they're lively. Dang, they are all short. Where's Bronny? Why is there only 5 of them? Okay, so let's see what Bronny. So Brunson had 40 in a losing game. Let's see. Where's Bronny at? Bronny played. That was Bronny's 1 minute. We put him in. I could have sworn he was having minutes. He had 1 minute and his only shot was the last shot of the game, and he missed. Wow. But he won a ring. A ring is a ring. Ask James Wiseman. Second year, Bronny already has a ring. Let's go ahead and go in the offseason. The offseason where Bryce will get drafted. LeBron is trying to retire. We're going to override it just so we can see LeBron, Bryce, and Bronny all together. Maybe not on the same team, but all in the league at the same time. So let's go to the NBA draft where Bryce should be getting drafted. Let's see what team he'll go to. Maybe he'll go team up with Bronny or LeBron. Be Bryce James. There he is, to the Warriors, number 10. So let's go ahead and sim to the end. Now we have Bryce James on the Warriors, Bronny on the Mavericks, and LeBron on the Magic in his final year. So let's go ahead and sim to player progression. It looks like Bronny James has left the Mavericks, winning a ring. He was disrespected by getting in 1 minute in the last game. LeBron is no longer on the Magic. Wow, okay. LeBron is now 91, and he is on the Spurs. We know Bryce is obviously on the Warriors. As you see, he's at the bottom of their list. Kevin Durant is back on the Warriors. Wow, not expected at all. So we have Bryce on the Warriors. We have LeBron on the Spurs. Where is Bronny? Did he go to Australia? Where's Bronny? So LeBron is on the Spurs. Bronny is actually a free agent, and Bryce is on the Warriors. Wow, so he wins a ring, and now he's just by himself. He's still a free agent. So let's actually pick him up on one of these teams. Let's try to see if we can get him on the Spurs, maybe for a minimum deal. There's actually quite a bit of good people in the free agency, but we only have one focus, and he goes by the name of Bronny James Jr. Where is he? There he is. Okay, I passed him. All right, let's go ahead and see if he'll accept the deal from the Spurs. Probably not, because they don't have money for him, but we'll see. He declined that. Let's go to the Warriors. See if we can team up with Bryce. He'll probably decline this. Oh, Magic. We'll get him to the Magic. Bronny is on his dad's old team, going to Orlando. So let's get right back into the sim right now. Okay, we are here at the end of the season. Wemby has won his first MVP. Bryce James is not getting Rookie of the Year. None of the James family actually won an award. Bryce is actually the 4th seed. LeBron is the 6th seed. And Bronny is in the play-ins. Let's see if he can win so we can all be in the playoffs. They're going against Tyus Jones, Asir Thompson. How did the Pistons fall off that bad? Was it just a year? Was it not just a year? Let's see if Bronny is actually getting minutes. Bronny is the 7th man in the rotation. Hopefully they can win this game. Pistons may have had one of the biggest fall off in history. Still beat Bronny and the Magic. So just like that, Bronny is out of the playoffs. Now it's just Bryce and LeBron. Let's see if Bryce is getting any minutes in Golden State. Let's see. He's actually getting minutes as a rookie. He's the 9th man in the rotation. Let's go ahead and look at how the Spurs are looking here with Precious Achiuwa, Wemby, LeBron, VanVleet, and Vessel. So let's go ahead and see who they're playing in the first round. Bryce is going up against former champions in the Mavericks. Bronny's former team, actually. They look pretty much the same. They have Markelle Fultz. Luka must be hurt because you do see him on the left, but he's not in the starting lineup. And for the Spurs, they are going up against the Blazers. Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, Denny Avdija, and Donovan Clingan. This will be a good series for both. We'll see if they can pull out with the win. Just like that, Bryce James is out of the playoffs in his first round ever. LeBron has moved on to the second round in his closeout season. They are now going against the Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox, Devin Carter, DeMar DeRozan, and Sabonis. This is going to be a tough series. We'll go game by game. Game 1, Kings. Game 2, Kings. Game 3, Kings, and it's not looking hot for LeBron. He is now down 3-1, and he is out. LeBron's career has ended in San Antonio. The Mavericks have now won back-to-back, beating the Celtics in 7. LeBron is retired as a Spur. DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler, Dame, Draymond, Beverly, CJ McCollum have also all retired here. Bryce is still a Warrior. He is now a 76 overall. And the Magic no longer have Bronny. After trying with multiple teams, we have got Bronny on the Rockets. He is just switching teams left and right, but this time we have put him on a 2-year deal. So now Bronny and Bryce are not on the same team, but they are in the same conference, Houston and Golden State. I'll meet y'all at the end of the season. I do want to check if either James are getting minutes, so let's go ahead and look here at the Rockets. It looks like, have they already traded Bronny? It's not even 10 games into the season. Bronny, it looks like he's already been traded to another team. What about Bryce? Bryce is still getting minutes. He's doing good for the Warriors. Let's go look. Where has Bronny gone that quick? It has been 11 games into the season. Let's go to trades. Where is trades? No trades have been made. Have they released Bronny? Sent down Bronny to the G League. He that bad. He dropped to a 72. He was a 75 and dropped to a 72. Not ideal. So let's just go ahead and sim the rest of the season. Is this what's going to happen to Bronny in real life? After LeBron goes, is he just going to drop? Is he going to win a ring and then be forgotten about? Just be in Bryce James' shadow. Bryce James is currently looking well. He hasn't won a ring yet. He hasn't won an award. But at least he is getting minutes on a good team. It's not looking good for Bronny. It's not looking good for Bronny, however, as he wins a ring with Dallas. They let him go. He's having trouble finding a team. He finds a team on a 2-year deal, and then they send him straight to the G League after dropping down 3 overalls. I had hope for Bronny, especially after he left and won. Now I think Bryce may be the better brother. We have made it to the end of the season. Luka is back at the MVP. Bryce is in the 9th seed with the Warriors. Let's see if Bronny is still in the G League. Oh, they've called him back up. He is a 73 though. He's gone up 1 overall. So I believe he's not getting minutes. Yeah, he's not getting minutes. He's actually in the reserves. Let's go ahead and see what both teams are playing. The Rockets are having to go against Rob Dillingham, AD, Anthony Edwards, Jay McDaniels, Liam McNeely, and a Naz Reid. It's a pretty good team. Warriors are going against Keontae George, Cody Williams, Larry Markkinen, and Miles Turner in the Jazz. So it looks like the Rockets have won the first playing game. See if Bryce can get on to the next round, and no, just like that, Bryce is out of the playoffs. So Bronny is not getting minutes. However, his team is still in the 7th seed. They're having to go against the Thunder. The Thunder are probably a good team with SGA, Caruso, Dort, and Chet. It's not gonna be an easy round, but they may be able to do it. And no, they lose in 6. So just like that, none of the James family are left in the playoffs. We're actually seeing the Hornets against the Blazers in the finals. I really want to see who's in this game. Not who you would expect to see in the finals, but this is 2 really good teams. So let's go ahead and see who wins this in the Hornets sweep. So LaMelo gets his first ring and a finals MVP. So we're just going to go ahead and move to the offseason and go straight to player progression and see if either of them have switched teams or on the same team as before. I feel like Bryce is doing well in Golden State, but the team is not. Bronny, he just needs to find a team he can stay with. So let's see if he's still in Houston. He is still in Houston. He's back to a 75 overall. Bryce, I believe, has passed him. He is now a 78 overall, and he is also 2 years younger in Golden State. And he actually may be starting at small forward this year for them. So let's go ahead and stem into the next season and see what we are working with. All right, we are in the next season. We're going to see, it looks like Bryce is actually not starting for the Warriors. He's actually going to be the 8th man, even though I think he deserved it. The Kyrie, I probably should have checked player retirements. Curry must retire because he's no longer on the Warriors, so starting point guard at least. So Bryce is the 8th man in the rotation. Moving on to the Rockets, I don't believe Bronny is getting minutes. No, he's a reserve as a 75 overall. So I'll meet y'all at the end of the year. Let's see if any of them can make the playoffs or win an award. Yeah, I'll see y'all at the end of the season. We're at the end of the season. Luka has won yet another MVP. Bronny's Rockets are actually the #1 seed in the West. And the Warriors didn't even make the playoffs. So let's go ahead and see if they're still on these teams. Bronny looks like he has gotten traded or released. And for Bryce is now up to an 80 overall. Probably the starting small forward for the Warriors. However, they did not make the tournament. They actually went 36-46. So let's see where Bryce or Bronny has ended up. And Bronny, he has been traded back. He's been traded back to the Lakers, where he started. So let's see, the Lakers are not in the playoffs either. So back-to-back years where we have none of the brothers in the playoffs or actually into the first or second round. It's not looking too good for their careers. Bronny has fell off ever since he has left the Mavericks. Ever since he has won that ring, he has fallen off. The Mavericks have still been kicking with Luka. Kyrie is probably retired by now. But yeah, I think we're going to go give this one more season to see if they can do good. Just so y'all know, if Bronny had stayed with his team, he would have made the finals, but yet they lost in 7 to the Wizards. Now I will catch you guys at player progression. Going to play retirements, Kevin Durant is retired, Vucevic, Gobert, Oladipo. Hopefully we can still see Bronny on the Lakers. That would be nice. It looks like Bryce is doing really good for the Warriors, but the team is just selling him. He may actually be one of the top players for the Warriors this year after Kevin Durant has recently retired. Looking at the Lakers, they have a Bryant. It's not Kobe, but it is Leo Bryant. Bronny is not on the Lakers. Surprise, surprise. Moving on to the Warriors, Bryce is actually, yes, a top 3 player for the Warriors. They're not looking too good. I mean, I guess their starting lineup would be Jared McCain, Pod, Bryce, Kuminga, and Jalen Duren. I guess it's not a bad team, but I feel like they could get better. So let's try to find where Bryce is. He's always switching teams, man. He needs to find somewhere to call home. So after years of trying, I actually went through every freaking team in the NBA, and Bronny is just not signing with any of them. Cause he's asking for 12 million, so he's not gonna get signed, especially because he keeps getting bounced around with teams. Pause. I guess it's just Bryce's career. I mean, I literally tried to sign him with every team. He declined every offer. So I'll actually meet y'all at All-Star break. We'll see if he ended up with the team. And yeah, I'll catch y'all then. Okay, so we're coming up here on trade deadline. Let's see if Bronny finally found a team. I believe Bryce is still on the Warriors. Yep, he's actually the starting 3 for the Warriors, and they actually look like a pretty solid team. So let's see if Bronny found a place to call home. My guess is no. Yep, he is a free agent. I say we just give this one last shot to offer him to a team. I'll catch y'all if I can find him a team to be with. If not, I'll see y'all soon. After going through every team in the NBA, there's only one team that will offer him a contract because they're not full on roster space, and that is the Denver Nuggets. But he declined their offer because he wants so much money. So it looks like he will be in the free agency for the rest of this video and the rest of the season. And I'll catch y'all when we see our awards. So we're winding up here at the end of the season. It does not look like the Warriors are going to make it with Bryce Young. I believe he is still their small forward unless they traded him, and I did not catch it. Wemby is winning MVP. Let's actually take a look at his stats, how he's been doing with Golden State. So first year he had 7, 3 and 1. Then he moved up to 7, 3 and 1 still. And then he had a bigger jump. He has 12, 6 and 2, and then now he averaged 16, 7 and 2. So honestly, he did better. I want to see if Bronny made a team. I really don't think he did. Bronny is not on a team, but I do want to see what his stats were like. So for Los Angeles Lakers to Dallas, he averaged 3 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. And then he went up with Dallas to 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Then Orlando, where he peaked at 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. And then he went to the Lakers last year at 0 stats across the board. He actually played 1 minute. 1 minute and got 1 foul in that game. If y'all enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. Please leave a like if you did enjoy. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a part 2 with the rest of Bronny and Bryce's career, we can finish this out. If not, we can just move on. The Pistons actually won the finals before Bronny found a team to call home. But yeah, so y'all let me know. Please like, subscribe. All my socials will be linked below. Join my Discord. That's where you'll get all notifications about my streams and YouTube videos. I'm really streaming on Twitch right now, so just go check that out. I promise you'll like it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.